Hello everybody, I'm going to do a review on this Fenix headlamp I picked up. This is model number HL55. I bought this for a specific reason and I kind of need to backtrack and lead my way up into it. I had been using these Energizer lamps, you know, they're inexpensive, 10-15 bucks, something like that. And I was pretty satisfied with it until I bought a Fenix flashlight, two for that matter, one for my wife and one for me. There's videos on each of those if you guys are interested in seeing that, if you haven't already. I got spoiled on the magnificence of the light that comes out of these things, and putting this on now, it just simply does not do it for me. This was picked up from Fenix-store.com, but they are semi-local to me, so 30 minutes up the street, I was in their showroom. I went there to buy just an accessory, which was just a headband, a headlamp strap with no lamp on it, and it has a clamp too, for that matter. You could put a light on each side. A clamp to hold on to the light, and it was about $22. But I took my light with me, and my light fit in it barely. It's a little bit too big around right here, but it stuck out way past my forehead. The inside did not have any padding or anything on it, so it kind of dug into my head. So I stepped up to this one. Did not come with a battery, but that's kind of how I got where I was. Now, moving into the review and information on it, this retailed for $59.99, exactly what you see here. There's a $10 off coupon code type thing you could utilize online, but they did that for me in the store. So I got it for $49.99 or $95 plus tax. No battery included on this. Now this is 900 lumens on a burst output. It's not turbo like the other light where it will just stay on. This is burst. So when you press and hold the button, it will burst up to 900 lumens for 30 seconds, and then it will downshift back into wherever you were at in terms of where it was set before. Now you don't have to hold this to burst it. A lot of their other lights, you actually have to physically hold the button to burst out. Well, this was purchased to do hands-free work and things like that, so holding my finger on something was not an option. Some of the other ones may have the same function with the 30 seconds that run on just standard alkaline batteries, but I wanted the rechargeable one since I already had cells for my light. So I went this direction. Now moving into its warranty, it does have a 24-month warranty from the purchase date, and if you register it, 30 months warranty. They'll fix it, take care of it, whatever needs to be done. And according to their warranty information, even past the warranty period, if you need to have your light serviced, they only charge you parts. They don't charge you labor. So whatever they put into it in terms of parts, that's what you pay. Pretty good. I'm getting more familiar with their products, and they are outstanding. Now this has 4 modes of illumination: eco, low, mid, and high. They range from 10 for 150 hours of runtime on the battery, 55 lumens, 30 hours, 165 on mid, 10 hours, 420 lumens high for 3 hours and 45 minutes. And then the burst mode, it's only in 30-second increments, so there's really no runtime on that. This is waterproof to the IPX standard, which is 2 meters, I believe, for 30 minutes. The LED that this is using is the Cree XML2 T6 neutral white, and it has a 50,000 hour lifespan. And it's, after looking into this stuff, the neutral white is supposed to be good for like cutting through moisture and fog and things like that, I guess, if you're backpacking or out in nature. I didn't purchase it for that, so I'm not concerned about that in any way for myself. It is an all aluminum construction with the exception of the bracket that it's mounted to. It's not very heavy, great quality, and it does, I believe, have 160 degrees where you can rotate the light up and down. It'd actually be mounted this way. It stays put. I wore it today up in an attic space for about an hour. crawling around up in there hands-free. I could see everything. I could monkey my way through the joists and whatnot. No problem at all. On this side right here is the cap where you can take it off. This is where the O-ring is. It did come with a spare. And there's the cell. It will take one of the 18650 cells. (18650) I believe, sorry, something like that, or two of the CR123 cells. This cap is aluminum. It does have the two springs, one for each of the contact points, so it should be really shock resistant. The fit and finish on this is outstanding, just like their other lights that I have. Adjustable headband, pretty much straightforward and simple. It did also come with this bracket, which you can mount on the back here, and then this additional strap where you could mount it to go across the top of your head if need be. I have no problem with the weight of it and it moving around. It's quite comfortable to wear and it just works. I will go through the modes of illumination here. To turn it on, you simply press and hold for about half a second and it's on. Let's see, there's, I guess, the lowest eco, low, medium, high. And then if I press and hold the button for about a second, it will blink down, but then it will come back up into the burst mode. And now we're in burst. And it will stay in this mode for 30 seconds, and then like I said, it will downshift into whatever mode you had it on before that. That's bright. To turn it off, just simply press and hold, and there we go. It's all operated modes and everything on off from a single switch. Another thing I did like about it is you could actually just set it down and use it and point it on a workspace. You don't necessarily need to hold it. So if you've got a different type of hat on or something like that, then there you go. I have worn it on top of my ball hat. Of course, I can only go down to the brim so far, but it worked okay. Trying to put a hat on with this on the forehead's not very conducive, but nothing would be. Okay, I'm standing in the middle of my shop again. I'm going to first show the Energizer just to kind of give, not a comparison, but just show the difference. There is no comparison on these two. So this would be the Energizer light, and it's not horrible. It's not bad. You know, there's a bright spot down there in the middle, and it's doing okay in the room. It's pretty black behind me. But now I'll fire up the Fenix. After I get that off. Okay, and I'm not sure which mode I'm on here, so let me just run through them and find it. Okay, so there's low, or eco. There's low, medium, high. And you can just see how much clearer the light is. And there is a hot spot, but it's huge. And again, I can see really well behind me. Now I'm going to burst it. And there's the burst mode. And the room is, I can see everything. But you can see now, I'll try to just go back and forth. Okay, well I'm standing outside. I'm going to shine it on my neighbor's house. I was just going to do that Energizer light one more time. And I don't know, you know, I see a spot on the wall over there. Hopefully you can. Of course that's on its spot mode. Turn this off. I'm going to start with the eco on this light. I don't know if it's going to show up. I mean, I can see it, but I can't really see it in the viewfinder. You can kind of see my trailer there. I'll go up through the modes. And that would be high. Now I'll go into the burst. So you can see how much light that's throwing over there. That's about 65, 70 feet roughly. Maybe 80. Pretty impressive. Alright, well, I know the video didn't do justice on the quality of light that this thing throws out and how far it will throw it, for that matter. It is a great product, in my opinion, worth every penny that I paid for it and then some, because it makes my life easier, and I like things that make my life easier. Keep in mind, you know, when I said $49, it does not come with a battery cell or batteries. The 18650 cell that I had just happened to have, it's about $18, and of course you would need some form of a charger for that. I'm not sure what those cost, so you'd have to bake that in if you didn't have anything to charge those cells already. So just keep that in mind. But all in all, it's a great product and I'm completely satisfied with it. I hope this helps someone in some way. Thanks for watching and good luck.